story that happened last week, I believe. We have El Grande Americano, Ludwig Kaiser.
Well, let's just be clear. These are two completely different people.
Yeah, according to the reports. Yeah, according to reports. Yeah.
They're just close friends of each other.
Close friends. Ludwig got in some trouble in regards to being on an elevator. He was schmoozing the schmooze. I don't know if it was his official girlfriend or not, but if it was, whatever. He's over here doing his thing, and somebody didn't like what he was doing on the elevator and had some words. He didn't really pay attention to it at first, and then there was some other stuff said. So we're going to go ahead and kind of read this article a little bit here.
Mm-hmm.
What is this here? All right.
Close. Well, that's an ad for Aldi.
Yeah. There we go. So it says, Ice version of Ludwig Kaiser believed to be a planted story. We'll see. It's a different version of events. Arrested and appears Kaiser real name Marcel Barthol. Here it is. Said he told the couple to please have some manners. At this point, Kaiser allegedly attacked the complainant, punching him multiple times and pushing him to the ground before Kaiser threatened further violence. CCTV footage also showed that Kaiser punched and pushed the complainant outside of the elevator. Different account of the incident was made public, who claimed that he was told that Marcel Bartholo's partner, it says, you need to show some effing respect before I call ICE on that bitch. I don't mean to use those words. Yes, I do. So apparently WWE is aware of the situation, and they were just like, yeah, we're good. We're okay. We understand what happened. And I had texted you, and I was like, dude.
Yeah, I broke the news to you.
Yeah, and I was like, this is not good, man. Like, yo, he was this close to be able to just like be out of here. You know what I mean? Like he was gonna get that push, because obviously the way things are going and how over he was, we kind of know who's gonna win the mask versus mask match, right? Like that's how it looked at that time, because he was so over. And
Grande Americano was going to win the mask versus mask match.
Yes, his friend. I was very nervous about it, just like, this is not a good thing. And this comes out now, and we get some more information about it. I'm just like, yeah, I mean, if that's actually what happened, then good for him, because at the end of the day, like, you know, there's too many people out here. And, you know, this is not a political thing. I don't have to get political, but too many people have too many things to say about people that they don't have business talking about, right? And it's like, you know, just because you feel a certain way or your party is in power and you feel a little bit more brazen to do things, like we're starting to see a lot more of these incidents starting to happen way too often. And a lot of times they don't go checked physically. You know, it's one of those things where it's a conversation to be had. Somebody takes the high road and just walks away or whatever it is. But there's a small percentage of time where somebody's going to get their ass kicked. And for me, I am always going to be pro ass kick, because sometimes when you go ahead and mess with people, the only great deterrent is to be able to put hands on somebody so they don't do it again. So, you know, good for you know, Mr. Kaiser to be able to defend the partner that he was with. WWE is in full support of him, and the fans are going to love him even more now. So thoughts on this, my good friend?
Well, the love was already shown, because in that first 24 hours, obviously a whirlwind of, you know, waiting for more news to come out, because everyone going back and forth, they're like, oh, geez, what happened? Because there was originally even like a rumor going around that was claiming he got arrested for a domestic issue.
Yeah, that was the
original. And it's like, report. And like, okay, that immediately got wiped away, because like, nope, that's not it.
Yeah.
Oh, he assaulted some guy. Okay, that's not it. He assaulted some guy because the guy was annoyed that he was making out with his very attractive girlfriend in the elevator.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not it. Oh, he assaulted a guy because the guy told him to stop making out with his attractive girlfriend in the elevator and that he's going to report her to ICE.
Right.
Screw you.
I'm putting
And
hands on you.
yeah, as would any person with no pun intended, with a conscience.
Yeah.
So all that's happening. There was some type of event that Grande Americano was supposed to be at, which then got canceled because he had to go support his buddy Ludwig Kaiser, because he was just too distraught over it.
Yeah, of course.
And then I think it was like the following day he appeared at something where the joy and the love that the fans gave him after all this news has now finally got processed properly, where they're hugging him, singing with him. You could see literally through the mask the raw emotion that he was feeling because of a tumultuous, couple days, and so many things were up in the air and in question. And now again, it adds more and more love and admiration to him. Where then at the most recent AAA show, you had original Grande Americano have his girlfriend's face on his t-shirt to just help build the animosity. I mean, we don't mention this part. We've talked about AAA a little bit, and obviously we've talked about the questions on the stories and the bookings and things like that. I am immediately saying right now that Undertaker is Booker of the Year.
Yeah, he's done a great job down there.
Because what he has done with this story, this has been the must-see event in all of WWE this year. This feud has beat everything that happened at WrestleMania.
I agree.
And
outside of Punk and Roman, obviously.
No, I think this has been bigger. I honestly think this has been a better build.
Okay, I like it.
And a better job than that. And it comes to a head on Saturday. So this is going to easily be the most watched AAA event ever.
Yes.
I would be shocked if it is not the most watched WWE YouTube event ever.
Wow. But I'm there with you.
Yeah. And I can already tell you this will be a match of the year contender.
Yeah.
Because both of the guys are just so good and the story has been so big with whatever the outcome ends up being. So I cannot wait for this match.
Yeah.
I mean, you could move this match onto Clash in Italy. I know it wouldn't make sense to have a AAA match from Clash in Italy, but you could move it to that show and erase all the other matches from the card, and I would tune in. And that's not me knocking the other matches that are on the card, because the matches are going to be good.
Yeah,
but I'm so invested in that.
100%. I mean, at this point, I get a feeling who's going to win, right? And
Grande Americano.
Yes. One of them.
This joke will never die.
Do you think that the way it's going and how he's being booked and how the fans are reacting to him, can we put a strap on him? Is that in his future?
Well, right now it seems like the only strap would be the AAA Mega Championship.
That's what I'm talking about.
And now they've added another wrinkle in the stories in AAA, because who is their new general manager? Rey Mysterio. Who is their current champion? Dominic Mysterio. So now you throw that in, and you're going to throw the fact that Rey is going to make Dominic defend the title against whichever Americano wins.
Right.
Dominic is going to be defending the title against one of them.
Absolutely.
And would not be surprised if Dominic then loses it to that Grande Americano. Continues a feud, and now a feud with authority with his father, while then the champion Grande Americano, whether it continues on in a feud with the same person that's just no longer wearing a mask, or they start elevating your La Parcas, your Iguanas, your whoever.
Yeah.
But Triple A's on fire, man.
Yeah, man. It's really a good product. And you know, for anybody that's a WWE fan that just focuses on, you know, Raw and SmackDown, take a gander, go on YouTube and really check out AAA, as well as, you know, check out NXT as well. Like, kind of engulf yourself into other things that are just not the main roster stuff, because they really do have some good things going on. It really is good.
Yes.
So shouts to El Grande Americano. He is a real, genuine hero.